ये तो सत्य है कि सृष्टि तो एक माया मंच है और इसी विशाल मंच पे हम सब लोगों की छोटी छोटी भूमिकाएं भी होती हैं। सृष्टि तो एक माया मंच है। सृष्टि तो एक माया मंच है। सृष्टि तो एक माया मंच है।
आपने शत्रुओं की लाशों की और हमारे सैनिकों की लाशों की साथ में ही अंतिम क्रिया क्यों की?
लक्ष्मण, जब तक वो जीवित थे तब तक वो हमारे और शत्रु के लोग थे, पर मृत्यु के बाद कोई किसी का शत्रु नहीं। उन सबको विधि पूर्वक अंतिम सम्मान हम क्यों न दें?
ये उचित नहीं है कि योद्धा के लिए हम क्षत्रियों को भावुक होना बिल्कुल शोभा नहीं देता।
मेरे भाई, जब सीता को छुड़ाने के लिए हम निकले थे, मेरे हृदय में भी क्रोध और द्वेष था, पर मैं जब लंका पहुंचा तभी मैं समझा कि हम सबको जीवन का जो अनमोल उपहार मिला है वो भगवान की कृपा से मिला है। और ये अति आवश्यक है कि हम अच्छे मानव हों, केवल अच्छे क्षत्रिय ही नहीं। पृथ्वी पर सभी जीवों को जन्म परमेश्वर ने दिया है। राक्षसों को, वानरों को, मनुष्यों को, जानवरों को, पक्षियों को, मछलियों को, सभी को।
सृष्टि तो एक माया मंच है।
लेकिन हम में से ही कुछ अज्ञानी लोग अपने तीर और तलवार का प्रयोग करते हैं अपने ही साथी जीवों पर। बहुत से योद्धा रणभूमि में अपने प्राण गंवा चुके हैं और युद्ध खत्म होने तक और बहुत से मारे जाएंगे। एक क्षत्रिय होने के नाते मैं युद्ध में भाग लेता रहूंगा, पर
सृष्टि तो एक माया मंच है।
पर मृतकों को जलाते समय ये प्रार्थना करूंगा कि अब इस दुनिया में युद्ध फिर कभी ना हो और एक भी मनुष्य क्रोध में आकर शस्त्र ना उठाए अपने ही भाई बंधुओं पर।
सृष्टि तो एक माया मंच है।
अपने ही भाई बंधुओं पर। अपने ही भाई बंधुओं पर। अपने ही भाई बंधुओं पर।
Whether the earth or the sun revolves around the other is a matter of profound indifference.
अपने ही भाई बंधुओं पर।
There is but one truly serious philosophical problem, and that is suicide. Judging whether life is or is not worth living amounts to answering the fundamental question of philosophy. I see many people die because they judge that life is not worth living.
अपने ही भाई बंधुओं पर।
I see others paradoxically getting killed for the ideas or illusions that give them a reason for living. What is called a reason for living is also an excellent reason for dying. Suicide has never been dealt with except as a social phenomenon.
अपने ही भाई बंधुओं पर।
An act like this is prepared within the silence of the heart, as is a great work of art. Beginning to think is beginning to be undermined. Killing yourself amounts to confessing. It is confessing that life is too much for you or that you do not understand it. Dying voluntarily implies that you have recognized, even instinctively, the ridiculous character of that habit, the absence of any profound reason for living. The insane character of that daily agitation and the uselessness of suffering. This divorce between man and his life, the actor and his setting.
अपने ही भाई बंधुओं पर।
Suicide, like the leap of religious faith, is acceptance at its extreme. Everything is over and man returns to his essential history. To kill oneself is to allow both life and death to have had dominion over one. Determining to live in the absurd, on the other hand, is simultaneously awareness and rejection of death. So the absurd man begins the battle. The absurd man must substitute the quantity of experiences for the quality. What counts is not the best living but the most living, not pure alive, but more life. Happiness and the absurd are two sons of the same earth. They are inseparable. It would be a mistake to say that happiness necessarily springs from the absurd discovery. It happens as well that the feeling of the absurd springs from happiness. It drives out of this world a God who had come into it with dissatisfaction and a preference for futile sufferings. It makes of fate a human matter, which must be settled among men. The absurd man, when he contemplates his torment, silences all the idols in the universe, suddenly restored to its silence. There is no sun without shadow, and it is essential to know the night. The absurd man says yes, and his effort will henceforth be unceasing. There is no higher destiny. He knows himself to be the master of his days. At that subtle moment when man glances backward over his life, he contemplates that series of unrelated actions which becomes his fate. Created by him, combined under his memory's eye, and soon sealed by his death. Thus, convinced of the wholly human origin of all that is human, a blind man eager to see who knows that the night has no end. He is still on the go. The rock is still rolling. He, too, concludes that all is well. This universe henceforth without a master seems to him neither sterile nor futile. Each atom of that stone, each mineral flake of that night-filled mountain, in itself forms a world. The struggle itself towards the heights is enough to fill a man's heart. One must imagine himself happy.
ये तो सत्य है कि सृष्टि तो एक माया मंच है और इसी विशाल मंच पे हम सब लोगों की छोटी-छोटी भूमिकाएं भी होती हैं.
One must imagine himself happy.